birds that can throw fireballs, and they're healing themselves.
We saw one of the wizard dudes too.
Yeah. So I'm just yeah. I don't know what you're facing, but we're facing fireball throwing birds over here. They're healing themselves.
At least 10.
Oh shit. We should not to get too far into the game. We should probably come together at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
I'm firing it up.
Reese, just run down the hallway and we'll use it as a turn. So we'll all die together.
Let's see, there's only 3 of us. We're gonna go with this one. There we go. I'll have to switch our webcams around in a second. Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live-streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined, as always, by my good friends Chris, playing the noir detective, human, inquisitive, rogue wizard Mannix.
Hello.
Hello. Heather, playing the dark death dealer, half-drow assassin rogue Kaless.
You're never used to that now.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was like, who am I playing? I love it. Hello.
Rochelle, unfortunately, not joining us this evening, but she is normally playing the Deepwater Diva, Triton Bard of Whispers, Gillian. Isn't that good? That's so good. Thank you, Jason.
A lot
so
of
much better.
In these new
I love it. Well, because all part of the poem, too.
Yes.
Raymond joining us later tonight. He's running late. Everybody give him crap for that. Playing the heedlessly brave Turtle Battlemaster Fighter Rogue George, and Reese playing the undead-hating, animal-loving Hill Dwarf Druid of the Moon Theron.
That's me.
You are here. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Catch up on previous episodes on my YouTube page, as well as read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes, no players allowed live series, Crafting Annihilation, on Thursday mornings. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/roguewatson. Shout out to Platinum patrons Andrew, Richard, Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, Nick, and Rivzung, and Gold patrons RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy Numa, Marcos de Vicente, Gilberto, Sean, A.K., Cert to be Adam, Dead Lizard Lounge, and Sam. Thank you all very much for your support. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord, and for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. I need to fix one webcam here.
Welcome
we have...
to the TPK, everybody.
That's right.
Yeah. Truly was.
Death of us all.
Truly was Crafting Annihilation yesterday.
You know, like, with how my day has gone, a TPK would just be about right in the, maybe, like, middle of all the crap that I have had to deal with today.
And then my D&D character got killed.
Previously...
Right on par with everything else.
I will say I do have another poem for you all that is meant to boost your spirits in such dire circumstances. So,
Jason, when you write one of the poems, you have to include somehow, because if he reads it, it's canon that he gives us all inspiration and we magically fully heal.
And magically fully heal. The players doth protest too much.
Because
I believe Joe would also like full spell slots.
Yeah.
You're in no position to make demands.
In the middle of this fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I like an extra wild shape.
Previously on Tomb of Annihilation, having stealthily assassinated their first fire newt guard, Gillian, wearing their shadow as a disguise, pointed more guards down a nearby minecart tunnel away from the large and crowded smelter room of the volcanic forge. Kaless and Mannix followed close behind, but they soon discovered the tunnel led to a minecart bay, which was currently being used as a makeshift stables for the Fire Newts' odd-beaked dinosaur mounts. The party decided to unleash their surprise attacks, or rather, Gillian decided to cast Hypnotic Pattern, and the others raced in. Most of the Newts and Striders were stunned by the spell, allowing Mannix and Kaless to begin carving a path through them, and they were soon joined by a teleporting George. With the fight breaking out in the western tunnel, Theron and the dwarves anxiously witnessed the large gathering of force in the smelter room. The dwarves charged inside with Theron close behind, summoning an Allosaurus before changing into one himself. The Fire Newts were many, however, and their swords glowed red-hot from the fiery forge, while others rained down fiery spells. The party now find themselves still locked in an epic battle with the Fire Newts over the Dwarven Forge. And I have...
God, if we survive this, I'm going to be shocked.
Yeah. You know what? You hear something weird? I've been attributing Eric's like intermittent dropouts to connection, but I think it was his mic because he has not dropped out one time.
Oh, don't jinx it.
All right, but I have not lost a single word from you yet.
Interesting.
I'm just happy these headphones are finally working because, oh my God, for like 2 hours in my house.
Yeah, these are like the third pair, I think, too.
Yes.
Our newest poem by Jason, Anthem for Harried Heroes. There comes a time when heroes are put to their greatest test, when hope seems in its death throes and evil forces seem blessed. Our heroes are in straits dire, their resources almost spent, beset by creatures of fire, and their future almost rent. Yet this crew has many dooms braved, and never been put to a stop. By their bold spirit they have been saved, and always come out on top. They have given the terror to a flock of terra folk, and the horrifying Tinder has against them her teeth broke. When repeatedly smashed by a brutish half-orc's shield, the party never from danger dashed, and to lousy pirates would not yield. By a wyvern they were not stung, a zombie T-Rex to them fell. They demolished the vicious grung and hurled a golem down a well. I wish Raymond was here to hear that. That's great. It's a great moment.
Yep.
Umberlee failed to our heroes shake, despite much storm and stress. The bitch queen's temple they made to quake, once putting her warped priestess to rest. Though the vile legions of undead have constantly gone on the attack, our heroes have not succumbed to dread and always driven them back. They're a plucky, resourceful band, their exploits worthy of song, and no pathetic fire cretins can keep them down for long. So mighty heroes of Chult, keep your heads held proudly high. What you face now is but a jolt. To legend, you will yet fly.
All right.
Do you feel inspired
He believes
now?
in us, guys.
No pressure,
I'm
but
glad someone does.
you had to have survived this if the bards are writing tales about you.
That's right. Someone's writing the story.
Someone's writing the story
At
here.
least one of us lives.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me just
we're
open.
down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these featherless chickens over here.
Are there really 6 of them? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is worse
So
than I
many
remember.
chickens. I did find you an octopus token. I whipped up one for you, so
Oh, nice.
you're an octopus. I don't know.
That's right. You are an octopus.
I don't know how much longer to last, but
That's what the snail token's supposed to denote. Is that I'm
No.
an octopus?
I just literally slapped this token on top of yours, so nothing fancy like what Theron's got. The multi-sided tokens.
Yeah, that's fine. It's one potion.
I also have
exactly.
the
I
cat.
don't see it though. You have to move me to the back, I think.
You're on the back on my end. You don't see the octopus?
I'm over it.
Oh. See if that helps. I don't know if you're always above it. I put it to the front layer, so I don't know.
Huh.
One of our cats has decided he wants to play tonight.
Oh, well, I can see it. That's the important part.
Well, you can see it. Okay. I'll
Trust me,
you
it's
there.
awesome. Embody yourself in the octopus. All right, so we are back in the middle of this fight. I believe we are back at the top of the turn order. Yeah, not all of you can see all of the combatants, which is real fun. Chat
I
would...
actually realize I can kind of see into that smelter room a little bit here.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I see a chunk of guys. I don't see as many.
Why don't you go that way and help
I am
Theron?
literally in a little hallway, fucking surrounded by fire-breathing chickens.
His response is... Chat would like to remind Theron that you can... I don't know if you've ever used this before. I know you know about this, but you can use your spell slots to heal yourself.
I used it once.
Okay,
I was impressed.
that's true.
But I've also not been near death in wild shape. So
it may be relevant here. I don't know.
it might be relevant.
Oops, not that music. Sorry.
Oh
It
my
is
God,
not time to
crap,
rest.
already?
It is time to battle. All right. Do we want somebody to control Gillian, or do you want to do Gillian by committee?
I can control her. No one else cares or rescan or
That's
whoever.
fine. If we do it by committee, none of us have visibility into her spell slots or spell books.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I don't know what you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am... Oops, that's you. You already have control of yourself.
Yes, I do. Well, most days.
Do you?
Today was not one of those days.
Oh,
Also,
apparently-
I have every animal in our house up here. With me right
Yeah, I just saw the last of them run upstairs. All right, apparently Theron had control this whole time. I need to take that off. Hadn't said a thing.
I think Reese was making jokes at the beginning of the last session about how
I was saying I can see everything that Gillian sees.
Oh, I didn't understand what that meant.
I didn't know I could control her, but
Boy.
That's what it was. It must have been the last time that she was gone. You played her. All right, you should have access to our Deepwater Diva.
All right. Oh, yep, I do. Okay, let's see. What do you got, Gillian?
You guys all rolled pretty well for initiative
Here
too.
comes Raymond.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta adjust our webcams. Let's see.
All right.
Is it different? Everybody's always in a different location. You're Theron.
Hi, Mr. Pooh.
And
All right. So where is? All right, there she is. Okay, now I can see her, along with the octopus.
let's see.
Okay. So, whoops, wrong one. I want the other one. Where's the other one?
Can't remember.
That's me. I don't want mine. No, focus out. Okay, there it goes. What does this do? Okay.
Keep stalling. I'm fixing webcams. Okay. All right, we've adjusted.
So, what are the odds we think that these fire chickens probably don't like water? Right?
That's a solid guess.
Solid
Or
guess.
that
That's
it might,
Video game rules.
yeah, or it might affect in a negative way them being able to shoot fireballs, depending on what the situation
Yeah.
is.
All right, we're gonna do that. So, all right, hang on. So, what are these? So she has 4 options here, 3 options there. So she only has 1 level 3 spell slot left, if I'm looking at this right.
Sure. I have no idea.
Ah, you could have lied to him and told him anything.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Okay.
the same stuff you
All
are.
right. All right, so no, that can't be right because she's got the little lights up here. So I think that number is wrong. Okay,
I mean, she casts Hypnotic Pattern,
cast the pattern. Yeah.
and she casts Shatter, and I think she cast Healing
The
Word at some
shatter she
point.
did- Yeah.
Yeah, Shatter she did at level 3.
Okay, that might explain why there's only 1 left at 3 then. All right, so we are going to see how the little freaking chickens do with some water. So we'll move up 1, and Gillian will cast at the 3rd level Tidal Wave. Let's see here. Yeah,
Bagpipes
we're gonna cast. Huh?
from her
Oh, is it
magical.
from her bagpipe?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So let me close this. We'll click the button.
Hero Raymond.
It sounded like that AM radio filter we were playing with
Yeah,
yesterday.
it does.
All right. So all the oh, why does it not give the words? Okay, hang on. Let me. Fix
I need
that.
the words. The words.
All right. Hang on.
How big is this tidal wave? If you're casting it in front of
Hey.
you,
Out of the way.
there's a giant octopus in
Hey,
front
you
of
know
you.
what?
It could ride the waves.
Giant octopus. I can, yeah, I'm cool with the water.
Tidal wave plus octopus.
Crashes down on an area within range. The range on this is 120 feet, so I can miss the octopus completely.
Up to 30 feet long,
Up
so
to
you can
30
actually.
feet long,
Okay.
up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall.
Okay.
So 30 feet long, 10 feet wide. We're going to go. Where's the little freehand thing? We're going to go in this kind of a direction, but with it being 10 feet wide, I should be able to get all 4 of those.
Okay. These 4 right here. Oh, can't really see what I'm clicking on.
These ones. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is a dex saving throw. Can we get rid of this so I can click on these guys? Let's see some saving throws, Striders.
Oh, yeah, but +1. That's surprising.
Very dexterous. Oh dear.
Good.
Oh dear.
It's double damage, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's embarrassing for them. All right, so that is... and they're knocked prone if they fail to save. So 3 of them take 16 damage and are knocked prone. It was all but the last
Can
one.
I do it more from here and be able to get all 5 of them? Because it's only from a point that I can see. So I would be able to tag this last one right here.
Yeah, I would allow it. So it's gonna crash kind of...
Yeah, just like the wall of water just randomly starts from this area right here.
Yeah.
And you can just draw the line like this.
Right, and just goes like
Yeah.
northeast. Okay, yeah, I got you. So one more deck save.
Yep.
Okay, might as well. This is where Gillian shines when you get all these clusters.
Yes.
Get some
You're only
AoEs in there.
spellcaster.
Yeah, in our last campaign, this would have been nothing.
Alright.
Although fire actually would have been maybe problematic if they're immune to fire.
Yeah. Half the AoE
Alright.
spells were fire spells.
Yep.
So the ones who did not make the save take 16 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. And then the one that did make the save takes half and is not knocked prone.
All right, so prone and prone. And prone. Dude, that was 4 of the 5 of them.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was a solid hit.
16. That one takes 8 damage, and this one takes 16 damage. All right, that is massive damage for most of them as well.
Sweet.
So I need some con saves, not that one. It's massive damage for that one. He's not messing around. Ooh, that one survives the trauma. All right, now my saves are working out. And one more for the bottom one. Oh, that one just fails. So, what terrible trauma does it suffer from? Stunned. All right, the one where the water actually first crashed
Prone.
down is
Prone
knocked,
and
is
stunned.
prone and stunned. Just dunzo. All right, you see this water come crashing down into the cave and surge forward, and it just really batters all these creatures around and knocks most of them down just on their ass. Water just dripping out from everywhere, and they're shaking out, and they look very annoyed and a bit nervous from this.
Okay.
I
I think that's all she can do.
that's an action, yeah.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar of whether or not she has any kind of a
Bonus action.
bonus action.
shenanigans.
So while we wait for my turn to come around, I will quickly read 5e Tools' version of a bard.
What can bards
See
do?
what kind of actions I get.
Mr. Bristlebeard, how fare you on the Spelter fight?
You're doing fine, right?
Me? I'm surrounded by 7 newts and 2 fireballs.
Oh boy.
So, and they're reinforcements.
I nicely numbered them for you, too.
All right.
I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh, that was Gillian going. I see. I thought that was Heather.
Nope, sorry, I forgot to change the name. My bad.
No, it's fine. All right. Shoot.
I'm reading her personality trait. That's awesome. If you do me an injury, I will crush you, ruin your name, and salt your fields.
That's... Yeah.
Sounds like her. So is that a pool of water behind These 2 fire newts right here.
Theron, on closer inspection, that looks like a pool of molten silver, I believe. No, sorry. On closer inspection, you know what? It looks like molten silver to you, but you actually think it might be some kind of molten iron substance, liquid metal, if you will.
Okay.
Molten silver is looking metal.
I suppose, but it's not silver. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not exactly silver.
I'm gonna try to shove 7 into the molten
Not 7. He was my favorite.
area.
Killed him in metal.
Okay. Let's shove. That's contested strength check, I think.
Oh,
Boy, that's
inspiration.
come on, Allosaurus. You gotta put your legs into it, man. All right.
It's better.
Is an Allosaurus stronger than a fire newt?
You would think so.
We all want to know the answer to this.
Oh,
goddammit. You put your down and shove your nose, just holds up, and you, but it stays sitting there.
That was a natural 19. Nope,
Yep.
no +0.
No modifiers whatsoever.
Let me look at my spell slots.
You
I can't do that. I can't waste it.
can do it as a bonus action, though, is the nice thing, right? They heal.
It is
Yeah.
but I have 2 spell slots left.
Oh, you'd be happier with the spell slots.
That's right, gotta save those.
Yeah. So I guess I'm done. I don't think I can squeeze through here, right?
So
Although there are a lot smaller than me.
they are. Let's see. What does it say for flaming sphere? Is it actually like a 5-foot ball?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to explain to me how you get past a 5-foot ball of fire, I would be willing. I mean, it's probably going to involve you taking that damage, honestly.
Uh-huh.
But I would not be opposed to you attempting to just run through, because I don't know if it's a solid.
How high off the ground is that ball of fire? An Allosaurus. And how high can an Allosaurus jump? An Allosaurus is big enough that he might just be able to hop over a little ball of fire that's 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Tiny 5-foot ball of fire.
5 feet is a pretty solid jump, and he doesn't have a long jump here he can do, I don't think. Literally surrounded.
I'll parkour off the wall.
I would allow you to go through, but you're gonna have to go through the fire newt, which would get an attack of opportunity, and then the flaming sphere would damage if you go through it. So that's what's gonna happen.
That's fine with me, man.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Egress.
All right.
Oh yeah, chat's reminding Heather about the bardic inspiration is something you can do for bonus actions.
Oh crap. Okay, what does that entail?
Give people bonuses to rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a
Okay,
bonus
okay,
action.
okay.
I think that's a bonus action, right?
I think so.
All right, give me my damage. I'm gonna continue moving.
My pleasure.
Do you have to be able to see them? Oh yeah, within 60 feet of you. Who can hear you? Oh. Okay.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
That one slashes as you run past.
Okay. All right, so that's 8 carryover.
He slashes you as you leap over and you become Theron again.
I am lowly Theron,
Surprising all of you.
but temporarily giant Theron.
You know what's funny now that you're? I would argue, as you're running past him and the flaming sphere, you revert back to your other form. Now you're small enough where you could probably squeeze past the flaming sphere. Hey, it's life gives you fire newts and something lemonade. I don't know.
Fireball lemonade. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna squeeze in this passage.
Squeezy, squeezy.
Squeeze,
I think a
squeeze.
fireball lemonade is a real drink.
It's like the studio audience or something.
Thank you, studio audience. Shut up. Middle of a show.
Your voice is so tinny. Are you on the phone, Ray?
Yes.
Oh, you better be driving right now. I swear to goodness.
Yeah.
I guess that's my turn.
Ooh, Theron, you can almost see the western side of the tunnel.
Huh? Almost.
Mr. George,
Can you describe my surroundings for me, please?
they're
Not
dire.
great.
We
We have one. If I remember correctly, the one chicken in front of us has very little hit points left. If I
Okay.
remember
What else is around
correctly.
me?
That's currently it that's alive right now, I think.
Where are all the prone guys that got hit by the water? Are they the
They're
northern
about, yeah, they're probably 20 feet above you.
guys? Oh, okay.
This is real D&D now. We've got to paint the picture
Yeah.
for him. This is theater of the mind.
How far am I from that closest chicken?
You're right in melee range.
I know, but like 5 feet or 10 feet?
5 feet.
Oh, like I'm adjacent to him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and Celeste are both still right next to one of the one on the southern side, the Strider down there. Chicken.
Alright. Well, as a bonus action, I'd like to cast Second Wind to heal a little bit,
Okay,
because I think I have very little HP.
that's probably true. Let's see. How do I cast your second wind like this?
It's on the bottom right as a like a skill or something.
Yeah, I got it. You healed. I rolled really bad. Sorry. You healed 5 hit points.
Okay, that was my bonus action. For my attack, I would like to use a shell sword on the chicken.
Okay.
How'd I do?
Hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna open your sheet back up. Oh shit. Why do you have advantage? You rolled a 23. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Colette standing within 5 feet of the chicken?
Yeah.
Yes. You want to apply your sneak attack?
That's the sneak attack.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Type of one in.
Aye.
Whenever you.
Yeah, I remember your stupid sneak attack thing works. It asked me during your second wind if I wanted to apply a sneak attack. 14 damage is very solid.
Nice.
The creature, you sink your sword into its flank and it cries out and it looks like it is not long for this world.
All right. I want to use extra attack, so use the shell sword again.
Okay. You rolled a 21. That is a hit.
Nice.
More
Okay.
sneak attack.
Bring it this time.
Yep.
No sneak attack.
Yep, I gotcha. All right, you plunge your blade into its heart and kill that chicken.
How much danger do I look like I'm in?
None right now.
Health-wise or
You're-
people
you're-
around you wise?
People around me wise? I have low
You're-
health. Do I need to step back a little bit? Am I safe in
You're
my
you're
current spot?
relatively okay right now because the ones that are above you to the north are prone. So there's a chance maybe the giant octopus will do something. And
One
then
more question for my turn. The next closest chicken. How close is they?
20 feet.
15.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
Okay.
You could probably move into a position that would grant the giant octopus flanking bonus.
That's true.
Although they're prone. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
one of them's prone and stunned. So
The
it's
one,
gonna be
yeah,
like
the one nearest to you, George, is prone and stunned right now.
Okay, now I'm gonna stand ground in my turn.
Okay.
Maybe my next turn you'll see my face.
Excellent. Well done.
Drive carefully.
I'm turning into my house.
I'm texting Juan to smack you for D&D.
Don't text her. She's driving behind me.
They're both on their way home together.
And she's terrible with her phone in her car. Not like
Is she
me.
also playing D&D via phone? All right,
I don't
the Fire Newt Warlocks. Theron's got one in his face now. This one is basically just noticed that Theron is crept up behind him. And he gets startled for a second. Yep, turns around and just tries to hit you with a Morning Star that it's got equipped. Also glowing red hot. Ooh, ineffectively.
Snuck up on him. Surprise.
I need to switch our...
Now that I'm in beast form, I'm more powerful than ever.
I've got... Let's see, the back one is actually... It's just going to direct more fire news to go down. It's going to call a bunch of orders, not do anything back there. Actually, I do have 2 fiery spheres, but now they don't know where you went. Instead, this one is going to shoot a fire bolt at you, or attempt to. Oh my goodness, these guys can't hurt worth nothing. And then you see one more combo. Oops, I need the body. Emerge from the tunnel, see you, and call out a bunch of... Whoops, not the Morning Star, sorry. It's going to throw a firebolt at you. There we go. Have 10 fire damage. That was the max damage I could have done.
That was the max damage for a fireball. Yep.
Sure is.
He gets
Alice
the burns.
knows that well.
Yep.
Alice is the king of the 2 and 3 damage firebolts.
That's right. That's a good callback right there. Mr. Octomanix.
Octomanix, engage. Octopus doesn't actually have anything in the way of like.
You should get 8 attacks because you have 8 arms.
You would think so, but he doesn't even have bonus attack. He's only got the 1. What he does have is if he hits, he grapples, which is cool.
There you go.
I'm not going to attack the one that's stunned because the stunned one's not going to do anything on its turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm instead going to attack number 3.
Using that big octopus brain. Look out.
Yeah. Octopus math says that one is less threat than this one.
They think in multiples of 8 instead of 10.
That's right.
I don't know if that's right.
A whole society built on it. Yeah. So he's gonna make a. Where are you?
You do still have your owl as well.
You know, I read something that
Owls
I
hate
was doing
octopuses. Octopi.
the natural enemy. If you ever turn to an octopus,
It rarely comes up, but when it does, look out.
I was wrong about familiars in combat. Familiars don't actually attack. They don't actually have the attack action.
Oh.
They can aid or help to like give advantage, but they cannot actually attack.
I'm really worried that like an owl or a bird would unbalance things with their 1 damage. I think you did scratch Tinder at one point, so oh no.
I did. I sure did. That owl did like 2 damage to a dragon one.
Hell yeah. Never forget.
So when you're polymorph, you do different animals. Do you get your proficiency bonus to hit, or how does that work?
Reese. I don't know.
You get the animals.
Okay, just the animal
No.
stat block.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of its physical stats.
+5 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll what it says. All
You
right,
get your
so I'm
mental
gonna roll
stats, but it's physical.
I'm gonna try to tentacle the one on the ground, number 3, and I get advantage because he is prone. Wait, do I get advantage because he's prone? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes,
I think-
he cannot move.
I think if you're meleeing them, you get advantage.
Right. Oh, that's right. I have advantage if it's melee. I have disadvantage if it's range. Yeah.
Correct.
Come on, Octopus. Come on.
Oh. Oh, man. That's terrible. I mean, to be fair, you haven't been an octopus long.
No, I
Just
haven't.
flailing tentacles everywhere.
Oh, what else can I do as an octopus? Nothing, really.
Can an octopus
How
do?
long are you an octopus?
Octopus can
Until
disappoint
I'm-
us all.
For 21 more hit points, that's how long.
He looks just like for approximately 21 more hit points.
I'm doing the math right.
Yep. That math checks out.
Alright, that's it for me. Octopus flails about ineffectively.
Can't hit a giant dinosaur laying on the ground. It ends up
Nope.
grappling itself. Coalesce.
All right. Well, I'm going to chug one of the 2 smaller potions of healing that I have left. So that's 2d4 plus 2, right? Yeah.
Think so? For the regular one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
This is why I spent all of my money to buy healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
I will take those 9 points. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Ooh.
40,
Going down the east tunnel.
45, 50. Is this a bad guy?
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm. You see a very tired shell shark there on the other side of this
Yeah.
fire newt. This looks like
is
the
a bad
one
guy
that's
between us, though, right?
yes, yeah. It's the one that's got the like ceremonial like armor and robes on.
All right. Is he surprised that I came up behind him by chance?
He's not surprised, but he's not happy about it.
But I get advantage because of flanking bonus.
That is
so
correct.
he can go.
Got him surrounded.
All right. 22 will hit him, right?
I should say so.
For 20 points of damage, please.
Oh boy. That is massive damage. That is a failed con saving throw.
Yay.
That is can't take reactions.
Yeah.
A disappointing result.
It looks very, very messed up. Since it survived that initial onslaught, however, it will turn to you, Coalesce, and whisper out, and
And I'll slap him.
you'll slap him. It's gonna hellishly rebuke you. You get a Dex saving throw, however,
Okay.
against 11 fire damage. Save for half. Oh,
Or not.
the rare flat-footed rogue.
Is
I would
a 10.
also like it to be noted that I've crit failed and still got a 10.
Yeah.
That is noted.
Yeah.
Your impressive modifier
Alright.
has been noted.
All right. Well,
Love.
I'm glad I got those 9 hit points
Yep.
before I did that.
It does look really messed up though now. It kind of did that with like blood streaking out of its face just with its shaky hand. Oh no, you're right. I messed that up. Thank you, chat. He can't take reactions. I just rolled that.
Yeah.
Oh. It just happened.
I can't do it. You're right. I just messed that up. Thank you, Lockhart.
You can't.
That's just somebody like repeating your words to you.
It
like, 30
is.
seconds.
Like I'm staring at it right now. Can't take reactions, and I immediately took a reaction. I was like, now that he can't take reactions, I'm gonna use a reaction to do something.
Mhm.
Thank
See,
you.
I
All
slapped
right.
him for a good reason.
He tried to do it, but the words failed him, and he looked
I
too
just-
tired.
I just grabbed his finger and I broke it.
Nope.
Nice. All right, so you bonus action to dash. So that is it for you.
Yes, that is
Oh.
it for me. Just because I don't have the other couple feet of movement to get over here.
Yeah.
That was 55 feet where I am.
All right, you hear some screams and wails.
Uh-huh. That dude's dead.
Oh no.
Just off camera red shirt deaths. Just... Yep.
It's just a shot of like an empty hallway door, and you just hear screams
Yes.
coming from it.
Yeah, the camera slowly pulls back. It's the Ed Harris broken arrow. Scream. It's just terrible.
Wilhelm scream.
Yep. However, I will have at least one Fire Newt warrior. You know what? We're gonna make it 2 Fire Newt warriors. Each have a multi-attack lined up for Mr. Bristlebeard. Let's go. Number 1.
How
What is
come
your...
both of them fit there? No,
What is
it
your-
does not hit.
No. They can
Ain't
fit
no
right at the
outsource.
opening, but not much. Yeah.
Alright. Fine.
Second one. For you, I still have a really shitty modifier. Oh, there we go.
Damn it.
Jesus.
One's a charm. That'll be like 11. Fiery sword.
Don't at all.
Don't like it at all.
This is getting real bad.
All right, the Striders are up. So one of them is just stunned. The others are all knocked prone. I'm gonna rule that the tidal wave completely washed away their fire breath, so they all would have to recharge it. All the ones up here
All right.
God.
to get it back. So it basically forced me to roll their recharge for everybody. So let's do that. What, 5 times? Need a 5 or a 6. That's a no.
Do you even remember who had it and who didn't?
I actually watched the end of
Oh, did you?
the
Oh,
video. Yeah. But yeah, this was very convenient. One of them got it back. Out of all of those. So obviously they'll all stand back up, although one of them is still stunned, which means it's still prone.
Mm-hmm. Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing. All right, so one of them will unleash its fiery blast. It's going to include the octopus here and try to get all its buddies as well. Let's
Got
see.
the buddy in the background who's like, "Why didn't you throw it closer to me?"
You guys can't quite seal the deal on the kills here. You do a lot of damage to them, and then...
If I can heal themselves. It's
Oh, wait, that's right. It
crazy.
doesn't actually roll anything. So, Manix Octopus, I need a dex saving throw, please.
Okay. What is a octopus's dex saving throw?
That was fairly average.
Reese, please make a note though that if I do accidentally kill Gillian, I didn't mean to.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do my damnedest not to though.
Dexterity. So if regular me is proficient in saving in a saving throw, the shifted form doesn't get that proficiency.
No.
Okay. So it's just a +1. Stupid octopus.
Your rogue knowledge doesn't make your octopus more dexterous.
That's right.
You take 12 fire damage. Or do you still have a shield up, or how does that work?
That was from last turn. That was the absorb elements is only until the next turn.
Okay. But that's... do you see your temporary hit points I've got on your thing?
I don't even see that token, so I'm still tracking it on my regular giant man token.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah. 9 hit points left. Not
Yeah. The other ones are just going to sit out here and not be firing blindly into the tunnel just yet. Be maneuvering around slyly. All right. We're going to go ahead and take out the albino dwarf warriors from the initiative and go back up to the top with Gillian. Kaless as
Okay.
Gillian.
So,
That tidal wave was pretty great. You got another one of those? Manic yells in
I
octopus
mean,
language.
the tidal wave came from her bagpipes, right?
Yeah,
She's
I
called-
believe-
Give me like the 10-second version of how the spells through her bagpipes work.
so I think she can cast each one of those spells once per long rest. That's from her bagpipe specifically.
All right, that's tidal wave, hypnotic pattern, and something else.
Does she list them somewhere? Yeah. There was a couple of them. That was all. What were in those bagpipes?
Bagpipes of the Stormy Sea. Hang on. Here it is. Use spellcasting focus to cast a spell that causes targets to become charmed. Charm monster, hypnotic pattern, crown of madness, etc. You impose disadvantage on the saving throw. Ah, why didn't I know that? Damn it. Alright.
Oh,
Cast the
yeah.
following spells once per day. Protection from energy, lightning only, animal friendship.
Protection from energy,
speed
please.
only.
It's lightning only.
Oh.
Lightning only. Call lightning, water breathing, tidal wave, and wind wall. Alright, so we did tidal wave. Yeah, what's call lightning? Let's look that
I
up.
think you have to see the sky. It's like storm casting a lightning bolt down or something. I think.
We'll find out. Hang on.
You have to be able to see 100 feet above you.
How tall's the roof?
Not 100 feet. You're in a cave.
Damn. Alright. What else you got in here? Wind wall. What does wind wall do? That's that wall of wind thing we were looking at using when we were going to blow up the cavern, right?
That's true. It does 3d8 bludgeon damage. Each
Alright!
creature within its area must make a strength saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 bludgeon damage on a failed save.
The other option I have is to cast Shatter at the 3rd level. That could be really useful too.
Yeah, either one of those are gonna be what we need here.
Alright, we're gonna use her last 3rd level slot and cast Shatter.
Okay.
How does this set up to ask which level I want to roll it at?
I think
Or did
it does.
Just roll it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Alright, 3rd level. So, DC 14 con save. It is.
What's the radius on that bad boy? I think it's the same as all the other ones. 10-foot radius.
It is. Yes, so 20-foot circle.
All right,
20-foot
so
diameter.
we can catch all these guys.
Perfect.
Okay, I just realized I didn't actually attack with my striders either. I just did the one explosion. That's all right. All right. So con saving
To be
throws.
fair, they did have to spend. Most of them had to spend half their movement standing up. And
They were a
then-
little. They were a little waterlogged and upset. Yeah.
And then they can't. I don't know if they can even get.
Yeah,
to
they
us
can't even
outside of
get to
one in front of
really
me.
anywhere.
Yeah, it would have just been that one in front of Manix, really. All right. So con saving throws.
Yeah.
For
5 con saving throws, please.
16. There's actually one more in the corner that you can't see. I don't think.
Can
But I'm gonna.
I hit him?
Yeah. Even though it's like you
Yeah.
can't see it, but like it just gets hit by this circle because the circle's that big. There's actually 6
That
of them.
works.
All right, 1. Oh, the saves, the saves.
That's
One.
one save.
Yep. 4.
2 saves.
There we go. 5. Oh dear. And 6. Just made the
That's-
save.
Yeah. 3
And 3.
saves.
All right, so 16. 16. Once again, you guys got to get these last hits on these guys, go.
And then the 3 that made the save take half damage.
Right, okay. That one is at...
Wait, what? Didn't I just read something that says I can oppose disadvantage on the saving throw?
On the charm spells. In other words, when she cast Hypnotic Pattern, she imposed disadvantage on that one. Anytime she casts a kind of charming type spell. One of them actually does die.
Hey, finally.
Yeah, from the bleeding of the ears. Is there any rule about being stunned and not being able to roll any kind of con save or something?
There is. If you were stunned, although
But-
I think that he would have come out of the stun. The stun
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
during his turn.
Yeah, that's true. It's not stunned anymore. Forgot about that. Because he did make the save. All right, they're all looking really, really messed up, though, like hilariously so. You killed one of them, and the rest are all like bleeding and crooning out and
keep
crying.
doing this with
Yes,
their health. We
yes.
keep, like, damaging them all, and I'm gonna heal them so fucking
Yep.
and back
I'm
again.
trying here, guys. I'm trying.
I know.
Gillian's doing what she can.
And then, I mean, she's got a couple bardic inspirations left, so, she'll give bardic inspiration to Manix.
Inspire that Octomanix.
Yeah.
Brace your
It's
new
all
form.
it's all those arms.
That's right.
Mr. Bristlebeard,
Oh boy,
you are in a bad spot.
I'm in a bad spot. Here's I'm
If
gonna
you
use my
can
scroll
get
of Sleep
behind
Storm, though.
me, can you get behind me?
Oh boy.
I don't know if I can push that.
Theron's in the beginning of like a no fear shirt. He's surrounded by fire newts. He's got 10 hit points left. Fire coming down at him. What is this? Sleet storm?
I have a scroll of Sleep Storm
Ooh.
in my possession.
Who gave you that?
Insane DM.
20-foot tall cylinder and a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. Area is heavily obscured. Exposed flames in the area are doused. Oh no, my flames.
I forgot I had it.
This is the kind of fight where you start going through your character sheet and like, all right, what do I got? What do I got?
What do I got?
Empty the pockets, empty the purse. Character enters the
I'm
space.
gonna see.
Excellent. So at the start of their turn, they're all gonna go prone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast it
Yeah.
there,
Boy. Okay.
40 feet away from me.
We're gonna use this graphic again. So it's 40. It's twice as big as this one.
Mm-hmm.
40-foot radius.
Radius,
5,
so
10,
it's an
15.
80-foot diameter.
Yeah, that's
storm of sleep.
insane. 40-foot radius is
Well, it doesn't-
humongous.
I think it's huge because it doesn't do any damage. It's just the
Yeah.
effect of the putting out
Yeah.
fires and knocking people prone.
So where do you want to put this giant thing? This isn't even. This is like half the
Just
size of
to
it.
engulf the two fire guys in front of me.
Engulf everybody.
Okay, so it's gonna encompass basically this whole little section out here. Just. Oh boy, what is sleet gonna do to lava? Is there like a lot of smoke in the area now?
Mhm. The area is
It's already
now heavily
obscured, so
Okay.
Yeah.
even more heavily obscured.
That's true.
Steam
Everything's
everywhere.
heavily obscured. The ground is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. And if a creature starts its turn or enters it, it must make a dex saving throw. Or what? Oh, on a failed save, it falls prone.
Feels fine.
Alright. I don't think I can really do anything else. Except
Are you
heal.
out of wild shapes?
You know what? I need to do that.
You got 10 HP, man. You gotta get that up there somehow.
Yeah, all my
Yeah,
wild
what-
shapes are this size or not
Oh, right.
that hardy.
Yeah.
I will turn to Dionicus though.
Deinonychus.
Well, since those two fire newts are heavily obscured, they wouldn't see him move then, right?
Well, let's treat it as probably the fog cloud rules then. What are the fog cloud rules for this kind of thing?
What are the fog cloud rules?
I don't know. That's why I wrote them down.
Everyone groans as soon as the word fog cloud comes up.
Hey, it's not my fault D&D has terrible
Fuck.
rules for this kind of thing.
I feel like we have like 3 different rules.
I know. I
Yeah.
never was very satisfied with like any of them. All right. Anyone inside the fog cloud has total cover and cannot be targeted by those outside the fog cloud, nor targeted by anyone inside the fog cloud who are more than 5 feet away from them. Targets within the fog cloud can be targeted if within 5 feet of an opponent, but attack rolls and skill checks that rely on sight have disadvantage. Flanking advantage does not apply in the fog cloud. Dark vision does not see through magical darkness, such as fog cloud. Moving through fog cloud counts as difficult terrain. Did I say it at some point? I was just reading.
I don't know.
You didn't. It
What
didn't
words?
say anything about them being able to take an attack of opportunity if he leaves, because they're heavily obscured. They wouldn't be able to see him leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be able to push my way through both of you.
Well, he can't take reactions, and I'll move to the side and let you pass and get behind me.
That's true. Yeah, I would allow it. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's also not a fog cloud. It's a fucking sleet storm too.
Yeah.
So I would err on the
Outside.
yeah. I would err on the like. This is
And
a little more difficult.
as you pass by, I'm going to hand you my last large healing potion, so 44 plus 4.
Nice.
The Dynamicus.
It's
Thank
gonna
you.
douse one of these flaming spheres too. You see steam rise up from their weapons that they're holding too. Just
Oh, thank God! It looked like the fire was all of the weapon damage.
Yes, exactly.
Incredibly average.
Yeah.
Man.
Now let's just hope I don't die.
Those guys hurt.
That's the most
Everything just
emotional
got,
you've ever
like burns.
the most emotional you've ever seen Theron get. He just walks by, drinks this potion you give him. Those guys hurt. Mr. George, you've returned to us.
I am out of large healing potions now.
You said you were going Deinonychus too?
I'm going to hold off.
Oh, hold off. Okay.
Yeah.
Happier with the wild shape.
I feel like I want to join the fight to the right, because
All right.
I don't know.
These fucking fighters, guys.
We need it. We got to get back together, guys.
Yeah.
It
Don't
sounds
leave
like
me and Gillian alone with the Strider.
they're locked in a battle that nobody can get ahead of. It seemed like Kaless was
We got, like,
going to help Theron, and Theron's actually running this way.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's just
I'm just providing
guys
the
up
chance for
north.
him to run away.
Gillian and I are literally trapped in this little alcove by these, and we keep getting them almost dead, and they keep healing themselves.
There's an
Alright.
octopus up there just crying. Salty
Almost
dude.
like
Yeah.
there was.
Have you ever seen an octopus cry?
So this guy is still prone.
That one is, yeah, I guess,
Yeah,
yeah,
because he only would have lost his son.
that's true. It just got over its stun last turn.
Will,
Mm-hmm.
will you accept that I am still in Thornwhip form from the last time?
Sure.
I think I will.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Well,
I think I
yeah, you didn't, because you used the shell sword. You didn't use the vine sword when you attacked the thing down here, so.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I did that on purpose. Okay.
Clever girl.
All right, then I will thorn whip this guy. Let me see. Actually, step forward and then thorn whip him with advantage because he's prone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Indeed, sir.
Wow.
How to Miss a Prone Dinosaur by George.
That's the second time we've missed these prone dinosaurs. It
It is. But you've only been an octopus
can't
for
do
like
anything about
12 seconds. He's been a George all his life. To be fair.
Did I get inspiration last?
Not this session. You all got it at the beginning of last session. And I think,
How do you use it?
yeah, I think you've all used it.
Mhm.
No, I
Wasted
still have mine.
You still have yours? Okay.
Do I have bardic inspiration?
No, I
Uh,
gave it to Manix.
Yeah.
Because I can't
How
see
can I
you.
not hit a prone guy? Oh my gosh.
Sorry, George.
Well, I'm going to use my extra attack to try that again. So, There, it's better.
There you go.
Yeah.
10 damage, and I pull him towards me.
All right, you do that, and you just snap its neck as you lasso it around. It gives out a
Oh.
squawk. Yeah, they all look very, very damaged. I don't know how many times I can say this. Just can't quite.
Well, they keep being
They keep
damaged
healing
and undamaged.
themselves,
We're losing
yes.
track.
If this were a video game fight, I'd be very frustrated. But now I can feel on the other side. Cackle
is
maniacally.
great.
This is
They keep healing
great. They're infuriated.
With my other hand, I will use my shell sword. Oops, didn't mean to do advantage on that.
16 will hit. This one looks extremely bloodied. And you thrust your sword up into its flank, and it cries out and sinks to the ground.
My last 5 feet of movement, I will take 5 steps back.
Area's just covered in bodies.
I'm gonna
Oh,
hide underneath this dead body.
okay. This fire newt, was it the Warlocks? Next to Kaless, sees this giant sleet storm. Can't get to Theron though, because there's a Kaless in the way. So we'll attempt to bash you with its Morning Star. Ooh, effectively. How about 9 damage?
How about uncanny dodge? and
Uncanny
bonus?
dodge.
At the last moment, she cries, "Uncanny dodge!"
Uncanny dodge. Indeed. I don't
And
even think.
yells back, yes, they do hurt.
Yeah. You're gonna see a back one. I wonder what happens if you introduce a flaming sphere to a wall of thorns.
Start a terrible fire.
I don't even know what the rules are for that. They're both magical. It's gonna. There's one flaming sphere is gonna move over here and just start burning this wall down. It's not gonna happen immediately, but it's gonna be
Slowly charring the
taking up the use of this flaming sphere. Yeah. The others are gonna have to try to direct their creatures out of here.
No, you
No.
can't because you're in the sleep. You can't. You have. To
Oh, I
make
have to
a-
roll things,
Yeah.
don't I?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
They did
you
start their
do.
turn in there. All right, how's that work? Dexterity.
When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. If the creature starts its turn in the spell's area and is concentrating on a spell, the creature must make a successful con saving throw against your spell save DC or lose concentration. So if either of them have a flaming sphere up, they have to do a concentration save as well too.
Theron, what is your DC?
Well, how much you rolled? I'll let you know.
Actually, gonna roll for the Striders then, because
The old
technically
DM trick.
they're the
I
ones
can tell you,
moving.
I was gonna tell
Oh,
Oh.
it's higher than that.
That's fair.
Getting warmer.
Oh, it's higher than
Oh
that.
man! All right, so both of their mounts fall prone.
And if either of the warlocks have one of those flaming spheres going, you have to do a con save for them to maintain concentration on it.
Yeah, I actually ruled that we already lost the one flaming sphere that was down here because I figured a sleet storm would put it out.
It is an exposed flame.
It is an exposed
Yeah.
flame. Let's see. How far, Manix? What can you see? Oops, what can I
I
see?
can see a bunch of birds in front of me, and then I can see into the smelter room where there seems to be a line of newts waiting to go somewhere.
You can see one of them behind a crane
Who
over
knows
here. Yep.
Is that what that is? A crane?
Yeah. All right. You are within firebolt distance.
Oh no!
That one is
Wait,
going to.
there's a thorn wall between. Isn't the thorn wall
Yeah.
obscure views?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
true. All right.
Isn't that
so,
the one that's moving the concentration sphere around anyway?
I believe that's the top one, I think. But either way, yeah, that flaming sphere is got to slowly burn down this thorn wall, but it's definitely going to take more than a round. All right, let's go to Mr. Mannix.
All right.
Players successfully plead their case.
Octopus will undulate his way out of this room. Of these 3 striders, which one looks the most damage? 1, 2, 5.
They all look very heavily wounded to you, honestly. They look like they're
The
heavily
octopus eyes
bleeding.
will scan the
Yeah,
entire...
they look like they're all really messed up looking.
Alright, let's go for number 5.
It's mostly, what, sonic damage? I don't even know how you describe that. Like, their ears are bleeding?
Yeah.
All those shatters?
Dazed.
Yeah, they're dazed.
Brain damage. Alright, tentacle time. It's +5, and I'm probably gonna have to use that bardic die, but let's see.
Come on, Octomanx, you can't fail twice.
What's the bardic die?
It is.
D8?
Octopus needs to feel inspired.
Oh. Come on, something. Oh, fuck. Stupid octopus can't hit anything.
Octomanix is a fail.
I actually don't have control of this octopus token either. Maybe
So you
that's
do see
why
the
it's
token.
Well, because I moved my token off of it.
Oh. Yeah, I just threw it on there. It doesn't have a sheet or anything.
Maybe you should use your next action to induce vomiting.
He does have an ink cloud thing, but it's only underwater. The octopus actually isn't great in a cave full of fire, guys. Just
Who knew?
It's my first time being octopus.
Well, the great thing is Theron's about to come around a corner, and he has no idea Mannix is an octopus.
I'm sure.
That's a very good point. Thank you.
I wonder if he's gonna just absorb this animal shape from you, basically.
Would you like to become a giant octopus?
See how effective it is?
He ineffectually slaps a strider.
Coalesce.
All right, so the guy in front of me, does it look like just like a slight breeze will knock him over? Does he
Yes.
got a little bit of hardiness going to him?
No, he's looking really messed up now. I mean, he could barely, his finger's broken. He can barely point anything. There's this giant storm happening behind him.
Okay.
He's in bad shape.
Like, my offhand could kill him, or do I need to...
All right. I told you he's in bad shape.
Give me an HP range. 1 to 5.
Is he like a 5 to 7 bad range?
What?
Bad shape?
That's not supposed to have my sneak attack on it, but I forgot to unclick it. But if it needs the sneak attack to kill him, I'll keep it.
You. God damn it. You. This is like in Saving Private Ryan, which the knife is slowly going in. You're just like, do I need to keep pushing this in, or is just this much knife going to kill you? And imagine your character just stands there and waits for him. You get the knife in halfway, and he goes and he dies, and you're able to pull that knife back out.
Awesome! I'll keep my sneak attack then. All right.
God damn it. She's gaming you, DM. She is gaming you.
That's exactly what's happening here.
All right.
All y'all.
So, all right. You know what? Fuck this shit. Here we go.
That's
Hi,
what I like to
boys.
hear.
She goes off into the sleet storm, never to be seen again.
Will 14 hit a fire newt?
Hang on, what's the rule for hitting somebody inside? He is in the middle of a sleet storm. Targets within fog cloud can be targeted if within 5 feet of an opponent, but attack rolls and skill checks are outside of disadvantage. But I think that's if you're both inside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I give you disadvantage. Anything involving the sleet storm is disadvantage. Let's just make that easy.
All right, but with the 14
That
hit
is
him?
easy.
It is easy. Well, you have disadvantage, so I need another roll.
Well, I mean, if the 14 doesn't hit, it doesn't make... I don't need to roll the disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. No, 14 does not hit.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration and go ahead and try to hit him again.
Okay.
So this one isn't at disadvantage. It would just be the normal roll, right? Because it's my inspiration.
Correct. Single d20 roll.
How about a 16?
16 will just hit him.
Oh boy.
Cool. 24 points of damage.
Wow. Pretty good use of inspiration.
Merciful heavens. It is looking around wildly, looks very upset by this sudden sleep storm environment, and basically just manages to turn around into your outstretched blade into its face.
Mm-hmm. Shake off the guts.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I'll whistle into the sleep storm trying to call the next one.
I'm sure they'll heal you over the sleet storm.
This
Frank, is that you?
Yeah.
I recognize that whistle anywhere.
I don't know if any of you guys watched the TV show Fargo, but this is an action sequence from that TV show where they're all
Fargo has fire newts in the middle of a sleet storm? I need to watch this show. Sounds
Sure
awesome.
does.
And a river of lava and a half-drowned road. Jesus. That is not the show I thought it was.
I mean, it's got Minnesota, so.
Yeah,
That's pretty close. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this fire newt needs to make a dex saving throw because it is in the middle of a sleet storm. It's not very happy about that. Balls.
It's a little higher than that.
It's gonna fall on its ass and be a little bit confused and worried. The rest of them are all getting orders to... Some of them are working on, like, throwing bits of lava on this fucking wall of thorns. It's gonna take up a good chunk of all their turns. Actually, they do have abilities they can do. A bunch of them... Wait,
Chainsaw.
you don't even know what's going on, but you just hear this... like this very, like, Yoshi spitting fireball sound. This,
There, Yoshis, I knew it.
no, it's not the Yoshis. Ironically, not. It's the fire newts themselves doing it.
No.
Working on doing that, and I will have. You know what? None of them want to go through that sleet storm. Fuck that. These are fire newts. They don't want to go anywhere near that ice shit. They're all going to be doing that this round, and with their combined efforts, we're taking down the thorn wall. That was like 8 of them using their Spitfire.
Oh boy.
It burned it.
That did take up
Burned your
their
wall, brother.
entire turn, however.
Good luck, giant octopus.
Yeah. I'm fucking out of here.
Octomanics.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Into the nearest ocean.
They're hurting us.
They kind of are. This is a weird, like...
Yeah, you guys are creating, like,
around here.
doors and block passages. All right, giant
There's
striders.
a liquid pool that looks like water in there, Mannix.
Octopus just dives in.
Oh, God. So hot. All right, I've got 3 of them here. We're going to try to roll to recharge their wonderful thing. That's a no. That's a no. And that's a yes. We're going to do 2 attacks on Octomanics. Bite attacks. Now that I remember I can bite with them. What kind of armor class does a giant octopus have?
Not a great one, but higher
Better
than
than
that.
9. What about a 23?
Not as high as 23.
How about 9 piercing damage?
That will just drop me out of octopus form. Fuck you, octopus form. You did nothing.
I mean, it was like
Yeah.
40 hit points.
It was hit points. That's what it was.
To be fair. Oops, sorry. I was trying to shrink you.
Oh, there you go.
You need some shrinkage there. You know what? You're in their face. The third one is feeling magnanimous. It's just going to try and bite you.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, not too good with these bites, though.
Yeah, at least a 12 will not do it.
All right. Kaless as Gillian.
That's me.
Help me,
All
these striders.
right.
They're still doing things.
Okay.
You've lasted for too long.
5, 10. All right. 2 things. One. You can just see him.
What are you looking down there for? Spider's up here. He's just being an asshole about the spiders now. He's just yelling.
Please, with the chickens. People are dying. My octopus
Alright,
did
and so all the striders look pretty like they're down on the ground, right?
They sure are.
Just tell her how many hit points are left, okay?
God damn it. They're blinking red very rapidly.
Okay.
Also,
Uh,
thank you. I'm not gonna. Well, I will say your name because you're helping us out. Lumpy Spud
I love it.
is reminding us that Gillian's monkey brother can recharge a spell slot,
Gillian's monkey brother.
Oh,
which,
okay.
which is like 2 different callbacks. So I appreciate that.
That is.
All right.
I don't know
so-
exactly how high of a spell slot he can charge, but
No, he enhances a spell to
oh, is that what it is?
the next level, yeah. Which I guess in a way is kind of
Okay.
granting a spell. But you still have to cast it at whatever spell slot you have available, and then he can enhance it to the next level for free.
Okay. Well, in that case, then.
Wait, her
That
name is
changes.
Gillian?
I've been calling her Frank this whole time.
I'm gonna call her Galleon.
Also a good
Yeah,
nautical
the
name, though, frankly.
All right. So, in that case, then.
Where's the monkey brother at during these fights? Is he just like hiding in her bagpipes or something?
You tell me. Yeah, they can be whatever you guys want.
Yeah. That's the sound that
That's
comes
right.
out of her bagpipes. So she has that thing where she can use both her short sword and her long and her arrows
hand
in
crossbow,
the
yeah.
same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, but that's like her action. It's not her action and a bonus action type of a thing.
Her action is
Right.
the attack, and I think she uses the bonus action to do the crossbow attack, from what I can recall.
Yeah, but it's like it's a full attack with both. That's what she gets out of the crossbow. And
When
she,
you use
she
the attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you're holding.
Yep.
Okay.
which-
So
which
she's
doesn't, she
actually
doesn't
going
get
to use
disadvantage
her.
for melee range.
Yeah. So actually, she's just gonna go ahead and use her hand crossbow and shoot at this one, the one in the middle here.
I did give them numbers. Just saying.
Well, you
They
know,
have names. Their names are 1, 2, and 5.
Yes, thank you.
fine. 2.
This one that's a bit north center of middle, please. God damn it.
All right. So
North center of middle is a pretty accurate description, though.
Yeah, great, great.
so I'm assuming a 19 will hit him
Yes, that is a safe assumption.
for 5 piercing damage.
All right.
And then
It looks even more heavily wounded.
and then
You picked the healthiest one.
all right, and then with her monkey brother's assistance as a bonus action,
That's a
She'll
great
cast-
sentence.
healing word. To which she would cast it at the 2nd level, but because if she has a monkey brother, she'll cast it at the 3rd level, and it will be
Monkey brother
directed
waves his hands.
toward. It'll be directed towards Theron.
Ooh.
I can just see you, and you're within 60 feet because I checked. So shove it.
Monkey brother love coming your way.
So this
8.
didn't roll right. There's no way this rolled right. 1 times
That's
2d4.
Probably 2nd level.
Healing word is
Right.
kind of a garbage heal because it's a bonus action.
Oh, well, that is right
Yeah.
then. Yeah, 1d4.
plus 3 for her charisma, and then I cast it at a 3rd level though. It's supposed to do another.
1d4, and then it casts
And then
another
2d4?
2d4. Yeah, you rolled just 2, and then 1 on the dice.
That's healing word.
That's healing word.
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
Just disappointing.
yeah.
I tried.
It's a bonus action heal. It doesn't give you much.
Yeah.
I tried.
That's how I felt too the first time I cast it.
I'd have been happier with the bonus action.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm wishing I would have gone with the first plan. I was gonna try to put them all asleep.
Mr. Bristlebeard.
Feel a little reprieve here. It feels nice, guys.
I'm feeling good.
What's it like to not be surrounded by enemies?
Oh, there are a lot of them in here, huh?
Just you walk in and just see corpses everywhere. Oh, that's what you've been doing.
That's what you guys been doing. Okay.
Decorating
Alright.
with corpses.
I'm gonna cast my Allosaurus.
Allosaurus.
Then also turn into an Allosaurus.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, you're doing the
double wham.
Nice.
He did need a
Yeah, it worked
reprieve.
so well last time.
The last conjured Allosaurus. Wait, did he ever do anything? He just got stabbed a bunch of times.
He
right?
ate one fire
Yeah,
newt.
he won? Okay.
He got
He
2
did.
crits, which was bad.
So,
Yeah.
Where would you like your...
Compared to the rest of us, he did a lot.
Look at this. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Not by the sun.
Where would you like your daddy Allosaurus?
Up next to the 2 guys. Yeah, right there.
All right.
And I'll hang back here waiting to fill.
We've got a frontline Allosaurus and a backline Allosaurus.
nice. Plug both holes. We'll be fine.
Alright. Then he gets his.
That's what I always say.
Shut up. Mr. George.
You went somewhere. I
I didn't say a damn thing.
You laughed in a way that.
Hold up.
Sure.
Hold up.
Oh, we're still going.
He gets initiative.
Oh, that's right.
Ah.
There you go.
Nice. Did that actually put it on there?
No.
All right, let me put it on there. With a 6. It's actually good because you want him to go after you, don't you? And he gets to go this turn. All right, he's on the board. George,
He's on the board.
put it on the board. All right, now are you happy, Mannix? You've got a freaking Allosaurus next to you.
I'm happier, yes.
I've never been happy. I've never been truly happy.
It's a subjective concept. What?
I wasn't paying attention to the screen. Who's this down here?
Sir, please.
George taps on the thigh of the Allosaurus. Excuse me, I haven't been paying attention. Who are you again?
I let him know.
Gillian, is that you?
To Allosaurus Gillian.
I shake my head.
God damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna come up with a
I
plan.
smile and wave.
You are literally between 2 Allosauruses by Zach Galifianakis.
The actor just gets eaten each time.
Every time someone dies.
It's not a great show.
Why do they keep coming on the show? It always ends the same.
I'm gonna go for
Those
number 5.
knuckleheads.
Number 5 with my thorn whip.
Number 5 with its thorn whip. What is the range on that thing? 30?
30 feet, but doesn't matter.
30 feet, but it does. Oh. George is having some performance anxiety.
Apparently. I'm gonna use my extra attack.
Use it.
There you
18 is mo better. All
What
right.
happens when I put my feet towards me?
Yeah, when you would trample Mannix in the process. Thankfully, before you can do that,
Flying by my head.
yeah,
Oh, he dies?
it dies. Yeah. Did I mention these Striders are really
fucking
looking?
Striders.
They're in bad shape.
What have I been telling you, people?
I'm gonna shell sword number 2.
Hey, you know what? That one also dies. You stab that one right in the side. Disemboweling. A lot of death.
I'm going to use my last 5 feet of movement to take a step back.
Yeah, now you can see the full brunt of the smelter here and all the forces having just melted down this thorn wall area.
What
Oh yeah.
what is this new side I see? What's up with all these things here? The newts?
Yeah. it's all
Yep, those
kinds of
are the
bad.
newts.
7
they look
newts, 2
aggressive?
warlocks.
They're pretty hostile.
They stabbed one of these Allosauruses to death recently.
They stabbed 2 Allosauruses to death.
That's right.
Just so happens a dwarf fell out of the other one.
So
Allosaurus died. It pooped out a dwarf.
Yep.
why are they just standing there then?
There was a thorn
They're
wall. George is catching up to the entire events of last session. They just burned down a thorn wall that was exactly right here. So this area was blocked
Yeah,
off
that's why I-
previously.
The fireball came from the birds, right?
You've been seeing the
Birds.
fireball. Yes, you've been seeing the birds shoot fireballs at you.
You know, instead of burning the thorn wall down, why don't they just pump poisonous gas into the chamber? It would have killed us all.
Why didn't they?
Because they're
Not
fire
nasty
newts,
newts.
not poisonous gas newts. That's the next dungeon.
Well, I'm gonna gamble that standing in a cluster is a safe move this turn.
It's always worked well in the past.
Standing next to an Allosaurus.
All right, we've got the Warlocks up next. I do have my 1 fire spear, so we can use a bonus action to move over here, and we're going to attempt to I'm going to put it here, and we're going to ram it into Mannix with a bonus action,
Jesus.
which I think I'm just going to recast it to do that. You get a dex save, though.
All right.
Look at you.
Yeah. Dex save. Nope.
Couldn't ask a rogue to make a dex save. What am I thinking?
Nope. With the +4. Oh, fuck. I
Ooh, that
will,
was max damage, too. Double 6s.
Oh, yeah. I will, however, use my last spell slot here and cast Absorb. And absorb half of that fire.
I'll allow it.
And now we've got a fire sword, guys. This will come in real handy.
Attack the bird with the fire sword. That was a bonus action for it. So as its main action, it was going to hurl a firebolt at Mannix because George nicely stepped behind him.
Oh my god, if I go down after us fucking fighting these chickens for an hour. It's been like
Ooh, man!
Yeah.
I rolled a digital dice on this thing, and it goes from the 20, and it just rolled off the 20.
God.
Sucked in the old breath there. So that's not gonna work. I do have one more over here. And this one, actually, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one will stand up, call back to its brethren in a strange language, point its hands forward, and unleash some hunka burning hands.
Oh my god.
This is a what is it? 15-foot cone. So it does not hit Gillian, but it's going to hit Mannix, George, and the Allosaurus. With a DC 12 dex saving throw. And George, I know you have special magic stuff with your sword. I don't remember what they are, though. There you go. Thank you.
All
Good.
right. Also,
Okay.
I still have my resistance on
That's true.
the flaming sphere. It's half of half.
The Allosaurus, not so dodgy. So it would be 10 total. I actually rolled really bad on that damage. So you take half of half.
Yep.
So you take 2 damage.
These are 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
George, you made the save, so you take 5 damage.
Did you give me
And-
my 5 for earlier? The
I did, yes.
Okay.
And
I don't feel
then
like I have a second win. I'm looking at my health bar.
yeah, the Allosaurus takes the full 10 fire damage. I can do that one. Let's see. The other ones are still on their ass in the sleet storm. They're pretty well locked down. So, let's see. I've got one more. It's gonna enter the fray right here.
Oh my god, how many of these guys are there?
There's a lot of them. Mr. Mannix, we're gonna take a break after this round.
Okay. Well, I believe I have a potion. Healing. Potion. I have one, but yeah, I have 2. Not a potion of healing. All right, I'm gonna drink a potion of greater healing. 44 plus 54. For 14, that's gives me almost all the way back up.
I feel fully rejuvenated.
Unfortunately, now, if I attack either one of these guys with my sword, they're going to take fire damage. And I don't want that to happen. So instead, I'm going to push myself into the legs of this Allosaurus to get back to here. And I'm going to pull out my Wand of Magic.
Oh my gosh, you haven't used that yet.
I have not used it yet. I've been an octopus for the last 3 turns.
That's, yeah.
Although an octopus trying to hold a wand of magic mints would look amazing.
I thought about the octopus like pulling all the potions and shit out of my pockets, but I actually don't have my inventory while I'm an octopus. I thought that'd be a great visual.
That would be a great visual.
And I will fire. The full 6 is 8 missiles. I will fire 2 at the big chicken.
The big chicken.
And I will fire 6. Oh, wait, what I said the total number was? 3. Yeah, there's 8. Yeah. 2 at the big chicken and 6 at the Newt firecaster man.
Now, first sentence says it has 7 charges.
Yes. I'm only using 6 of the charges because if you use 7, you have to roll.
Oh,
The first
I-
charge casts it with
I
3
think it's-
missiles. So the first charge casts 3 missiles, and each extra spell slot after that adds 1.
I see.
They're all minty fresh.
That's right. All right, Strider takes 7 damage. These 2.
All right, those darts fly into its body and perforate it, and it gives out a screaming squeal as it collapses.
Ah, fuck you, chickens! I'm victorious. And
The mints could do what the octopus couldn't.
That's right. And 25 to that Newt caster right there.
All right, those perforate the surprised creature, and just when you think it's gonna stand back up from it, one last dart like flies into its neck, and it just clutches its throat and falls down dead.
Minty fresh.
That's
So Manic says after the
Yep.
go out.
yep.
Why are all the mints gone?
All right, that is it for my turn.
Now you're between 2 Allosauruses.
That's right. I like it here.
Class.
Feel safe.
That's me. All right. Let's just try and kill number 6 down here.
What is it, kitty? Okay, normally you have a
Well,
disadvantage, but it's a prone, so I'm gonna cancel that.
I
Well,
still rolled
disadvantage
a
or no?
disadvantage.
Oh yeah, doesn't matter. You've got a handle on it.
So I would have gotten advantage for the fact that it had been prone, right?
But you get disadvantage from
Normal.
it being in the
Yeah.
heavily obscured
I'm
sleet
just
storm.
trying to
So
see- just trying to figure out if my sneak attack would go off on it. I don't think
you
it
do not have
would.
advantage, and you're not next to an ally, so I don't think so. We're on an island.
Okay. So 8.
Okay.
And then I will use my cunning action to dash away.
Run away.
5, 10, 15, 5. I'm assuming I can just sneak under Theron's feet.
We're all assuming these Allosaurus just have a very high clearance.
Yeah, I would allow it as long as you don't take up the same space at the same time. That would rip the space-time continuum.
5. That'll get me up to here.
Oh man, my kingdom for another fireball. Dang.
Now that we know the chickens are gone.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
as I come up there, I'll be like, more chickens right behind me.
Oh no. More
They're
chickens.
nice though.
they are caught
they're
in
on
the.
ice right now.
Ah,
Yeah, they're caught in the sleet storm right now.
They can't. They basically can't do anything.
However, I have a room full of plenty of newts in here.
Plenty o newts.
15, 20, 25,
Sure, God, that's a lot of newts.
30, and 15, 20, 25, 30. Thank you, cat. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20.
George, I'm sorry. I don't think you're going to be quite safe as you thought.
The march of the newts has begun.
Yikes.
They all start running in
Yeah.
here. Very like military
Perfect.
organized too. Just like weapons drawn, orders being barked at them.
Phalanx style.
Yep. They got shields, they got armor.
Oh my God.
That is the correct response.
Well, now we still got that wind wall of Gillian's, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're all
yeah.
fucking lined up for that shit.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
One of them is going to attack at George with his double attack.
Shell slash.
Oh boy, not gonna happen. However, The rest of them,
Out of the way.
yeah, the rest of them are just gonna have to wait in line to get at you. Allosaurus. Mr. Theron, what would you like your Allosaurus to do? I don't know what the last order was. Kill. Faster
Yeah,
pussy.
kill me.
Faster Allosaurus. Kill.
Kill, conquer. Bite, I guess.
Hear the lamentations. Alright. It will bite the nearest one. Oh, you got it. Nice. 22 will hit. Give me some damage.
Woo!
15 is massive damage for our fire newt friend. Although it succeeds against the trauma of being bitten by an Allosaurus. The Allosaurus will take damage from the fire sphere unless you want to step away from it, but if you step away from it, you'll also get the opportunity attack, so...
I guess. Just screwed. He'll actually move
So he gives up.
up into the chamber.
Like... Up, or just up one? Like here?
One more.
One more. Alright, let everybody else pass. I'm gonna have to start deleting these tokens, actually. It's getting a little messy in here.
There's a lot of dead bodies.
There's a lot of dead bodies. Lots and lots of dead bodies. Alright, so it's gonna take... Let's see, I need to re-roll for that. I think that fire sphere is just automatic damage if you're near it.
Yes.
Or no, you get a... I think you still get the dex save, don't you? Let's see here.
Who casts that fire sphere?
That would be this guy. Well, I don't know if you would know that, but
Way over there.
yeah,
He has the range?
he's got the range. Well, he cast it initially. It was closer. It was in the smelter. He's just been moving it since then. Okay, so you made the save. So I think it's just half damage.
Mm-hmm.
-3. All right, we're going to say the Striders are still stuck in the sleet storm, and we are going to take a break. And we'll start back at the top with Kaless as Gillian. I got a few.
And the March of the Fire Newts.
We're all together now, at least.
That's right.
We'll die together.
Yeah, I will die.
believe we are coming back from our break. Means I get to start with the battle music again. Shit. Break music. Battle music. We're going to start with Kaless as Gillian. I should say Heather as
Okay.
Gillian.
On the battlefield is pulling out a character sheet through her backpack.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Flipping through the book. The March of the Fire Newts roars into your chambers. What do we got?
A shatter right in the middle of all of them because they are within a 10-foot radius, which would be a 20-foot. Nope, over a little bit. You can get the other one. I'm measured. Give me control of that.
Can you get, you can get it without hitting George?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm measured.
What do we got?
There.
20.
20 feet. All the way across. Can hit all of them.
I can
I think
either.
the trouble is if you do that, you hit George too.
No,
Well,
you need to look at the arrow and how it is and put it to where it's hitting all those things and not George.
I can get
So
either
you need,
1, 2, 3, 4,
you
5,
need
6.
to unpin it from the. You need to unpin it because you're trying to pin it and it's not going to work that way. You need to unpin it.
Oh, well, the spells are going to snap here.
Mm-hmm. You need
So-
to make them not snap.
It's going to snap. It's the grid snaps. I can get 2, 4, 6, 8 of them.
Yeah. The arrow says you can get all of them. See? Arrow says you can get them all.
Well, that doesn't include the space you're in.
All right, yeah. So we'll get 5, 1, 3, no number, 9, 4, 8, and the other no number.
I ran out of numbers. All right. Con saves all
Can you ask me a
around.
different color? Do you like? These are blue one. Is there like a red one or a yellow one?
I could. I was using reds for the Striders and then greens for the
Oh.
Warlocks. I have a lot of enemies. But yeah, I need to redo those.
God damn.
Making some saves so far. All right.
There we
That
go.
was weird. A 20 and a 1.
Yep.
How many do we need total? 10? 8? 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Half of them. I don't know why. Some of them are just nailing this con saving throw.
Mhm.
Some of them are really not.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uno mas. Dear Lord. All right.
That was
Two
exactly 50% on both sides.
All right.
And all the ones you saved got like 20.
And Shatter does half damage if you save.
Yes.
Is there anything else that happens
Well,
if is this the prone one? If they fail?
No, that was wind. That's wind wall. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Whoops, it's another thing. Damn it. Oh well. I do chatter instead.
I've
Sorry,
already
chatter
rolled
works.
all these con saving
Yeah.
throws. I'm not doing anything else.
My bad. Sorry.
So Shatter's not the prone one? That was Tidal Wave, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 14. Well, the ones that failed is going to be massive damage, so we're going to do some more con saving throws in a second.
So that's 4 more con saving throws then, because 4 of them failed.
4 of them failed.
Succeeded.
Okay. 7. And then that one failed. 14. That one failed. 14. That one failed for 7. Alright, so 4 more con saving throws. See if the massive damage affects them. That one's okay. Number. What is this? This is the no-name one in the upper right. Is
Oh,
going to-
that's a super.
that's
fail.
a super fail. Next is number 3. That's a fail.
Fail.
And then number 4. Okay, so
Awesome.
3 of them are going to be massive damage. So upper right guy. Drops to
Yeah.
0. Yep, he's
Wow.
down. And then number 3 also drops to
Yeah.
0 and is down. The trauma of the sonic blast. And number
Trauma of
4
trauma.
can't take reactions and is a disadvantage on attacks. All right, so they're all injured, and 2 of them fall down dead from that attack.
Nice. We just need like 4 more of those. This whole situation is covered.
Okay.
I know, it's a bit Rochelle's not here because
Oh,
Gillian has been like MVP so far with all
Yeah,
these spells.
so mu- yeah,
So
the
much
AoE
AoE.
spells.
Yeah. So much
Oh,
And
damage.
we say
then,
grace.
she'll give her last bardic inspiration to George.
Skillion.
Mr. Theransaurus.
All right, I'm gonna tiptoe across Mannix and Coalesce,
Ah,
Oh.
and can't really get on that spot. Can't really pounce on the fire newt.
Getting a server's been interrupted message from Roll20. Hopefully nothing else happens.
so am I. Yeah.
You saw that? Okay, it's kind of in Roll20's end then.
Everyone refresh your roll 20.
Yeah.
There
Alright,
it
it went away.
It's
Okay.
that way now.
It's fine.
You kept us locked in.
I just got it.
Things are catching up now.
All right, I guess I'll bite the fire newt.
You could do that.
That is a critical fail.
Oh boy.
Poor outsource.
That's it for me. Actually, I'll tiptoe back.
Very well.
He's trying to get he's just stomping between us. Oh, God.
All right, Mr. George.
George doesn't know what just happened.
A giant dinosaur walked by.
Walked by, snapped at the
Actually, I
air.
take an attack of opportunity. It's gonna stay here.
Oh, that's true. Didn't even notice.
And
I was so enamored by your tiptoeing around.
yeah,
I'm gonna hit number 2 with my shell sword.
To be fair, you have 50 hit points compared to their like 20, and he was
Yeah.
trying to like walk by you guys as the backline Allosaurus.
They can take this.
They can take this. I'm gonna be back here.
I've already tried to save 2 albinos.
Alas.
I have PTSD from that.
George, you kill that fire newt. Slash its throat.
I'm going to use my extra attack on number 1.
How many of those do you have?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's I thought it was like a limited resource,
Mm-mm.
like your second wind. I didn't realize.
Nope, it's my skill.
Okay.
I'm going to attack number 1 with my shell sword.
It's a hit. For 10 damage. Alright, that one's looking pretty bad. They're all looking pretty bad. They've all got like their sonic eardrums blaring.
I'm going to use my 2-weapon style bonus action. I'm going to Thorn Whip number 5.
That does definitely hit. You want to drag him closer?
Nah.
Nah, I'll just whip him.
I'm going to make him work to get over here.
Fair enough.
And thanks to my party, I cannot go anywhere else.
We are jammed into this cave.
Yep. Alas, I lost my Burning Hands Warlock. That would've been great. I do have a Flaming Sphere still here. And it will be rammed into this Allosaurus. As it is. Allosaurus gets a dexterity saving throw.
Dodge, Allosaurus.
Can you dodge? You can. 4 damage. And another one that just saddled up here, number 6, is going to lay down some Scorching Rays. He's going to spread them out. He's going to blast one. He's going to blast both Allosauruses and a George. So starting with summoned Allosaurus.
Yes.
Is going to do 6 fire damage. And then to a Theransaurus.
Yes.
Also, yes. 2 fire damage. Those are some Talus numbers right there. Double ones. And then to
10.
into a finally the Georgosaurus. Now, George, you have something from spells with attacks. Is this which one is it for the shell sword? Spell attacks have disadvantage against you, so I have disadvantage. So the creature didn't know that, but somehow you pulled up your sword and let's see what this is like. Wow. All right, with disadvantage, I rolled a 21.
Man.
Good for you.
But also really bad damage.
Can I
6
parry this?
fire damage. I don't know. What is parry? Another creature. There's not a melee attack.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain. I would have loved to see you parry a Scorching Ray, but alas, it is not a melee attack, in fact. 6 fire damage.
Easy. It comes towards me, and then
Everything's a melee attack at some point.
right before it.
Oh, man, you guys.
Oh, I wait for the laser beam to be in melee range.
Now I'll parry it now that it's in melee range. For a split second, it's a melee attack. The other one is going to shoot a firebolt
Now,
at
who did the Scorching Rays?
Scorching Rays was
Yeah,
the
who
dude
did it?
number 5.
Hang on. If 21 was your disadvantage, what was the other one?
Was that 22 up there? Above the shell sword.
Oh, okay.
Fire Newts can shoot Scorching Rays.
Nope. These guys way the hell over here that have the sexier armor on.
Yeah, but he can't see me.
It's not, that one's not shooting you. That one's going to shoot the Theransaurus with a firebolt.
No, the one who did the Scorching Ray. Did
Number
that.
5?
Fire Newt?
Green
No,
5.
He can't see me.
Mm,
I mean, I can't see him.
oh, really? Yeah, that's pretty close.
Well, alright, if you say you can see me.
I'm going to rule it, but yeah, that is pretty close. 13, Theransaurus?
Yes.
5 fire damage to Theransaurus. Let me go to Mr. Mannix.
Okay. 10. Haha. Not gonna get quite as many as I thought. That's right. All right, I'm gonna. Once again, we're assuming the Allosaurus is. So I'm gonna push my way to this spot right here. And I'm going to reach into my vest and pull out a Silverlight dagger and aim that sucker right down the hallway.
All right, you can't occupy its same space and do something though. You can move through a guy.
Who? No, yeah, I'm
Where
done.
is
Yeah,
he?
I'm through him.
Where are
Right
you?
He's dead. He's under number 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were literally on top of the Allosaurus.
You may have moved my token back for the octopus. You might want to go to the front.
Yeah, I got you. I just need to delete more of these corpses. There's too many freaking
Maybe,
corpses in this
maybe I
map.
should ride one of the Allosauruses. Maybe that would be
Hang
a good
on, let me
idea.
clean this up. There we go. All right. All right. Continue.
Yes. Stand here, pull out the Silverlight dagger, and shoot out a 30-foot cone.
Holy crap, you've been keeping all these items.
Yep. Which, I don't know. Yeah, if I aim it right here, can I hit 3 and 2? Or, well, I probably can't hit. I don't know how I don't have a cone drawn, but I can at least hit 2. And then all the rest of these in the hallway.
A 15-foot cone, you say?
30 foot.
A 30-foot cone, you say? I think I've used this cone before. This was a pretty solid cone. I don't know if this is right, actually.
Have you ever? There's the trick that somebody in our chat showed us, where you can create characters that are just the tokens of certain spells, so that you don't have to resize them. You just drag the character out.
I need to do that. You guys are starting to have more toys in your toolbox.
Yeah, a lot of tokens getting pulled out.
Yeah, it's coming out more often. So it's 30-foot.
Yep. So twice, I guess. Looks like
Jesus,
twice,
starts
so.
getting stretched real bad. Something like that? I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
It looks like I can't.
I think you can get everybody, yeah.
Down the hallway. Yeah. All right. Like to just blast that light down the hallway.
Blast that light. More con saving throws.
That's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 con saving throws.
Dear Lord. If we can get one more person watching this stream, we'll be at 20 people.
Ooh.
No pressure, but you'll need to share the stream. Let's see. Con saving throws. People like to watch knockdown drag-out fights, I guess. Con saves. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 8 ones. There's 2. There's 3. See, if I were running a stage show, I'd just be like, and 4 of them fail or something. There's 4.
Just run the average of what
Yeah, exactly. There's 5. We like rolling all the dice. 6.
Oh. So far, only one's made it.
7. That's true. Really bad job with these saves. 8.
Go. The last one.
Second one and the last one made it. Everybody
saw
else.
Everyone else getting blinded.
Yeah.
Don't look at it, Marianne.
Everybody else is blind. Bunch of blind newts here. All right.
And because he's blind, he cannot take direction shots. So I'm just gonna back
Can
to where I was.
I hold Manic? Can I hold Manic?
In place.
He
That was a
can.
reaction, probably.
He can take reactions. He would just have disadvantage.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'll use my bonus action. Just
Okay. Yeah, it just
Can I
says
hold
they-
Manic? It's in play.
If you want to roll a contested strength,
I used my bonus action to disengage. That means no one, enemy or ally, can fuck with me as I'm moving away.
he becomes slippery as a snake all of a sudden.
George reaches out to hug me.
Like, nope,
Nope.
none of that. Colette. This is funny. It's just all hit and run. Everybody's running up, running back, running up, running back.
We're out of health points. We're
Yeah,
all
it's
having to, like,
guerrilla warfare within the
leapfrog.
same like 20 by 10 grid or something. Kaless.
Okay.
using the Allosaurus as like the stepping stone at the front. We all just hop in front of the Allosaurus and hop behind the
Yep. So they're blinded. You have advantage.
Wait. $28 points of damage, please.
Merciful heavens.
Yeah.
Against number 1, I assume?
Yeah.
All right. You gouge its eyes out.
Mhm.
Blind.
That's right.
And then
Doesn't matter.
I too shall bonus action disengage.
George just tries to reach out. Come back.
George is like bleeding out of nowhere. He's like, please stay up here with me.
Please, somebody stay up here with me.
Don't leave me.
It's not looking good.
Next time I'm taking all the health potions.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stay there.
Are you? Because if you end your turn, you have to take damage from the fire sphere.
Yeah, never mind.
Or sorry, you get to roll a dex save against the fire sphere, I guess I should say.
Never mind.
But
Alright, Taurus. It's just bad up there. Allosaurus. Theron
The
is
fire speed.
in a bit of a spot here.
He's in a bit of a pickle.
If you want, I would let you squeeze here. You would have disadvantage. Basically treat that as like you are almost
It's like-
restrained because you're having to like shove into this spot near the thing. Although they are blinded, so it would cancel it out.
Oh, I see. So you could daintily sidestep over there.
Yeah.
How far can you throw?
with Allosaurus arms?
Allosaurus
Really?
arms. I mean, it's just in D&D terms, it's just your strength score.
Yeah.
So technically, the Allosaurus is probably throwing with its mouth.
Yeah, it's true.
Throw a fire newt at the guy casting that flame sphere. Break him out of concentration.
You guys are a bit perturbed when it comes to ranged attacks in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'll move there.
Okay. So, like I said, normally it'd be disadvantage, but since they're blinded, you can just do a straight up attack. Assuming you want to attack number 5.
Sure. That's where my DM is pointing me towards.
15 is not going to hit
Oh,
Fire
no.
Newt, though.
We found their AC.
We found their AC.
Yeah. Alright.
And it does.
That's it.
It gets to roll a save against the fire sphere. It just continually boils and burns from this little mini sun in the middle of the field. Nice. Just 4 damage. Still good. All right, made it back to the top. We need Heather as Gillian.
Okay. Not a whole lot of them left.
There's more in the back. They're just continuing to pour in.
Alright, where is that wind wall one again? There it is. Wind wall. What does it do? Yeah. Up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
1 foot thick.
So it's a pretty, there you go. Pretty thin wall, but it's a tall wall.
So instead of the wall going like this, can I turn it sideways? So now it's like 15 feet wide and 1 foot tall.
What?
So you know how a wall stands like this? I want to turn it 90 degrees and lay it on its side.
Lay the wall inside like a plane.
Yeah.
You can shape the wall any way you choose, so long as it makes one. Well, but if you did that, then up a continuous path along the ground would mean that it is literally resting on the ground, 1 foot above the ground.
That's fine.
As long as it makes one continuous path along the wall. You can shape the wall any way you choose. Any way you choose.
Yep. As long as it makes one continuous path along the ground. So
Yep.
yeah. It'd just be 1 foot off the ground, but you know, that's all it needs, really. And
It's like an air hockey table you're creating. It's a continuous blast of air at the foot level.
That's exactly what I'm picturing now.
it's bumper feet.
Okay. It's like a little fog machine rolls out.
Mhm.
1 foot off the
Strong
ground.
wind.
So
That means it's 15 feet wide and 50 feet long.
Mhm. So Gillian's gonna work her way up here for now.
that's the spot. Everybody likes that spot.
That's yeah.
And then I will cast the wind wall and just start sending it. That's at least 30 right there. All right, hang on. Got to zoom back out. so I can
50
see
feet
what
long? Oh my goodness.
I'm doing. Yeah. All right, we're going this way, people.
Are you going that way? Okay.
Well, I'll get everybody because it's going to be 15 feet wide.
Yeah.
I'm easily going to get everybody. Yeah.
Is
I'll
that
get all the fire newts?
is that an
It does 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Imagining this wall of air is gonna break everyone's shin bones. just a series of shattered ankle. all
Is
the way across
is this
the
a
wall.
one-time cast or is it a last for duration concentration spell?
This is concentration.
Yeah, up to 1 minute.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So when the wall appears,
After the initial cast. Yeah, when the wall appears, it does the
Yeah.
damage, and then from then on, it just
Just keeps
keeps
everybody.
fog, smoke, and gas at
Yeah.
bay. And small or smaller creatures, we don't have any. Can't pass
Mhm.
through the wall.
Arrows.
All these other effects really aren't going to apply.
none of those other effects can apply because it's only a foot off the ground. It's at their
Well.
feet. It's just bashing into
Yeah.
their legs.
Yeah. Yep. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna break everybody's shin bones.
All right. All
All right,
right.
so
Strength
I think-
saving throw. Wow.
Yeah.
I finally get a different
think
one.
Gillian's. Let me go over here. Her spell save DC is a 14.
Okay. Strap in. Time to roll some more.
This wouldn't be a saving throw that would rely on sight.
That's a good question because they're blinded.
Yeah. So what does the?
I don't know. Strength doesn't seem like it would be one that would require.
Yeah, if
I
it
don't
was strength, tells me they're trying to like stay upright.
know. Yep.
If it was
Yeah.
like dexterity, that would be like you're trying to jump out of the way. So I would roll that even though they're blinded, they could just feel this wind around their feet, and then it's just them either maintaining their posture or not. So I don't think blind would come into play there.
All right.
All right, so we got a bunch of strength saving throws. We got how many total do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $14 is the magic number.
Yes.
All right, keep track of what we got here. This is save for half damage.
Yes.
Oh boy, so they're all gonna take some damage.
Yes.
But you haven't rolled the damage yet, have you?
No,
No.
I have not. I was waiting for him to do this first.
Yeah, we're just doing these. How many do I have? 9 total? 1, 2, 3.
3. Yeah, you've got 3 that have saved so far. You've rolled 6. You need to roll 3
6.
more.
Okay. 7.
That's number 7.
This is a nightmare. 8 and 9. So many saving throws.
Turns out we did have a good number of AoE things
Yeah.
that we could pull out of our ass.
Gillian alone actually has quite a bit.
Yeah.
Post
All right,
bagpipes, Gillian.
so,
I don't even think she's used half these spells that we've been using with her.
3 of them made the save.
yeah,
Okay.
we made the save.
So
Just like-
saving them for a special occasion.
give me some damage, por favor. By the way, I had during our
3d8.
before or after the break, I was going to read off our next character poem, but it was Gillian, so we're going to save that for next time when she's here.
All right. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? What the hell is going on? $38. 12.
All right, that seems exactly average.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first one made the save, so that's half damage. Second one failed. Full damage. Anything else happen if they fail? Prone or something?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
Just half damage.
Okay. Third one made the save. Fourth one failed. Is dead. Fifth one failed. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Made the save. So many numbers.
And then the last 3 failed.
Last 3 failed. Okay. Those guys were all full health, so that's easy. Anybody that failed, that is massive damage, though. So who? All right, so that's some con saves. So second one.
So many saving throws.
God damn it, it's insane.
So 1, 3, and 6 made it. So you need to roll.
Okay, that
6.
one.
6. Yeah.
This is for number Brown 1. Can't take reactions.
Oh my god, how are you gonna keep track of this?
I don't know. It's a nightmare. Just kill these guys already. Who else failed? Let's
5
make the
others.
save.
There were 6 total.
Yeah. 6 total failed. So number 1.
So
So
the last-
blue 5.
So the last 3.
Mm-hmm. You
So-
had 6 that failed.
Okay, well, one of them already died. One of them made the save, and I need to roll for these last 4, I think. For con saves.
This first one didn't make the save.
It rolled a 17. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The very
So-
first one made a 17.
The very first one saved. The second one did not.
Right, he's the one that just got
the
that
third
one.
made the save.
He's the one that got the target
Yeah.
can't take reactions.
Oh,
So those guys both. Wow, okay. That one made it, and then... Okay. So I need to do 3 of these. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Really?
They all got the same thing.
Wow. All right, everybody's okay. Then I guess I can't take reactions on their turn, but
Are we sure this is working correctly?
it
I
should
feel like
be.
I've gotten that every single time this whole session.
If they roll a 9 or 10, then that's the one they get. So
All right.
it doesn't even tell me what number they roll. It just says 0.
No, it doesn't. It's just it keeps saying equals 0.
yeah, I'll roll it a few more
Yeah.
times to assuage your fears.
Oh. Okay, we got a new one. It still says equals 0. That's weird. All right. Well, it
Yeah.
seems to be working. I'll take your word for it.
Wow, that was crazy. I rolled another 2 times, didn't I? Jeez.
Yeah, it was the same thing twice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's on a 9 or a 10, so that's a 20% chance. But yeah, that's Pretty nuts. All right, for the love of goodness, is that the end of the con saving throw?
For
That was
now.
one spell.
That was one spell. Yeah, they're all pretty battered and damaged now.
Yep, that's it for now.
All right. Where were you when you cast that, though? Were you here?
Yeah.
Okay, and you moved away?
Yes.
Okay. Number 5 would still get an attack of opportunity then, although he is blind.
Okay.
So, disadvantage is terrible. All right, Mr. Theron.
Well, through wonderful positioning, I cannot move in any attacking position. So I'm going to move back here so I don't get hit by the fireball. And that's my turn.
Mr. George.
I'm going to Thorn Whip, number 9, with advantage. because
Okay.
he's blind.
16 does hit.
And I will pull him closer.
He dies from the effect. They all look real battered from this air hockey table being put at their feet.
What's that symbol on number 4?
I think he couldn't take reactions before, but he's dead now anyway, so he won't be taking reactions regardless.
Oh, I didn't see the X. Okay. I will extra attack number 5 with my Thorn Whip with advantage again. Hey, look.
16 also barely hit, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, my sneak attacks are just 1 today.
Yeah, that also kills it though. They were all hanging on for dear life.
Hashtag you're welcome.
I've got 2 weapon fighting. Pretty injured.
Kinda. Yep.
How does number 1 look?
They all look real bad, real bad. Half of them are blinded. Most of them are, their ankles have been battered by wind spray and their eardrums shattered. I'm thinking this was the wrong tunnel to go down.
Try it.
Let's take 5 feet closer. Attack number 1. I failed.
That is a fail.
I point to the Allosaurus and say, hit him. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take a attack opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, I got killed.
Might. Number 1's actually not blinded either. That'd be a straight roll.
I know.
Here it comes. Oh.
Ooh, all right. Get it, George.
George's still up.
Okay, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. The
What the hell is this alcohol doing here?
there's an owl in here.
I was just hanging out.
These warlocks shouting out some orders now that sound a bit different and more anxious and nervous in tone. But one of them will slam its fire sphere into the Allosaurus. Its main job now is taking that. Damn it, it's atrocious. And the other one will firebolt the Allosaurus.
Is number 5 controlling the ball?
Yes. Ooh, look at that.
It's not hit.
None's hitting But yeah, they're barking out some commands, and now the other newts are starting to look around and kind of looking at each other. Well, some of them are blinded and can't look at each other, but they're assessing the situation, and you can sense a change in the winds here, as it were. Mr. Mannix.
I think I'm out of vest pockets, guys.
My consumables have been consumed.
That's right. Oh yeah, I got nothing.
I have literally shit my pants right now.
Oh yeah.
It's a net gain.
I will take a crossbow shot at number 8, which I believe I have advantage on because he is standing there blinded like a sucker.
I believe so. He's been blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a deuce.
Doesn't matter. I can't hit anything for shit tonight.
With you rolled a 20 first.
Oh, why did I roll it twice?
Good question.
All right, well, I'll take my first roll.
I would take your first roll as well. It's a good roll.
4 damage. Yeah.
Hey, look at that, Mr. Mannix. You killed a fire newt. Blasted that one in the face with a crossbow bolt.
Yeah. All right. I'll back up and guard George. Guard George. I'll guard you.
Boy, things are not going well when Mannix has to guard George. Things have gone terribly, terribly awry. Kaless.
Okay. How the hell did we get over there to those two?
You don't.
They throw firebolts at you and die.
It's a slow death.
That's right.
Time to delete some corpses.
20.
How will we know how much experience we got?
Suckers.
Whoops. It says Gillian, but it's me. 28 for that guy.
All right. You just barely kill this vicious stab to the back of the spine. He's donezo.
20, 25, 30.
Where on earth are you going?
I'm gonna go loot the dead dwarf. I'm dead.
Wait, what happened to my fire newts on here? Did I delete them? Oh, I did delete them. Did I not go with my fire newts last round? Jesus Christ.
Wait, sure.
They disappeared off this turn tracker.
I mean, they were blinded, so.
They were blinded, but still. Damn! What the hell?
Way to go, dude.
I don't even know what they were. They were like a 5 or something. I must have deleted the corpse, and that deleted him off the initiative.
The one
Shoot.
that you created the initiative for.
Yeah, I think I missed a whole round with them. Oh well.
No, they would have gone after me.
That's true.
Oh, really?
I guess we're
Okay.
done right
Yeah,
now.
they were after me. Yeah.
All right. I was just thinking, like, wait a minute, and go with these fire newts. You get the Allosaurus next, though.
Alright.
Did we completely clear the hallway?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Allosaurus is going to move right next to Gillian.
4 initiative. I was close.
I can't control him. So.
Well, sorry. Here?
Where the fireball is.
Here? Or
No, up one.
here?
As long as he doesn't, he can pass through the fireballs. As long as he doesn't end his turn on it.
Okay.
All right. I can't see, but I assume there's some fire newts down the hallway. He's gonna run and pounce.
Oh, okay. I was like, why does it matter what fucking square he's in? What's the range on the pounce?
As long as he moves 30 feet,
Okay, you can move 30 feet and pounce.
I'll do that.
Show me a pounce. What is that, a claw attack?
Well, well, yeah, I have to hit on the claw, but
And then they get a save of...
yes,
Yeah.
That'll hit, yeah.
7,
Okay.
and you can save for 13 strength.
Strength save. So many saving throws tonight. Wow, that was a 3 and then it rolled up to a 17.
Oh man.
All right.
You ran and pounced and somehow it stays upright. All right, at this point, having heard the orders echoed from the Warlocks, the Fire Newts actually begin to retreat backwards.
So Gillian can actually understand them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did she actually cast tongues
She
last
did.
time? Okay.
She
Yeah.
did a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like the beginning of last session, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
She just
So
had a
can she communicate to us what is being said by the?
Sure.
Yes.
So before, well, obviously they were telling him to march in there and take care of whatever threat is at them. And then this time they barked out an order that was basically fall back and regroup inside of the armory.
Chase them. We have the HP.
Two of them don't make it very far because they both have to disengage from the Allosaurus. But yeah, that's pretty much all you see. These guys, and I basically just locked these guys in Sleet Storm down. They are just kind of cowering and afraid of what's going on down here. I don't like being in these situations. We'll say that they've made it at least out of this general area. So we'll be back at the top, but you guys see them retreating. What do you want to? How do you want to react? I'll give you a chance to basically react to that if you want to be taken out of combat. But it looks like these guys are pulling back for the moment. Now, obviously, these Warlocks are still kind of covering you guys, and they can kind of see outside, but they seem to be the only ones that are actively like have any kind of ranged capabilities and are looking you guys down. And this is trying to cover what looks like a retreat, and they're heading to this door back over here. I guess only some of you can see that, but to the north part of the smelter.
I plan on attacking a fire newt on my turn.
Charging forward. Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
finish this.
yeah, we know we've got them on the ropes, so I feel like we should not
Manage.
like. Rip them.
Might as well slit their throats.
That's right.
Vengeance
They did
for
almost
albino
slit yours.
Number 1.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right,
They're not gonna
but
let us rest.
that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if you guys want to try to,
We can get short rest first if we want.
if you guys want to try to fall back at all, this seems like this would be the one
Well,
time to do it. Otherwise, if you guys want to stay locked in, I can
we-
keep you in combat.
We could either chase after them, or we could break off and ourselves go regroup, free the dwarves that were jailed in the front, to give ourselves a couple more meat shields. Because we ran out of our dwarf.
Hey, you guys.
Short.
Wanna have sure?
We hear you guys have been captured and tortured for months on end. and-
here's an axe from your dead brother. Go fight.
Time to die for us.
George is going to attack a fire newt on his turn.
Might be a good idea to regroup.
So maybe I'll hold George this time.
Somebody knock George unconscious. No, it's totally up to you guys.
Leave
But
we can leave the Allosaurus blocking our path here. Just like
And-
looking at them menacingly.
honestly, yeah, because the warlocks would probably just sit there and shoot at it. So you could use that as covering fire.
Back away.
Sure.
Meaty Allosaurus.
It's all right, George. We'll kill them soon enough. I promise.
How about if I attack it until they run away?
Well, they are running
Run
away.
away.
They're straight up booking it.
He's staring us down.
Wow, you mean the one that's like 100 feet away?
Yeah,
I mean, you can shoot arrows at him if you want to until he leaves.
that's my plan.
I don't have a problem with that. We can back up while George is just losing.
Yeah, if you want, I can even do like a separate combat order thing and just put some of you in combat and some without if you want to do that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
all right, either way, you guys can discuss this because we are out of time for tonight's session.
Whatever we do, it'll be next week.
Whatever we do, it'll be next week. So you guys will have a chance to discuss that. But it looks like the tables have turned quite a bit. This is the first time we've had 2 back-to-back all combat sessions, an insane battle. Thank you to Chris, Heather.
I spent this entire 3 hours in like a 20-foot square. I
Yep.
never left.
Squares your home now. Thank you to
You're
Chris,
back
Heather,
to where you started.
Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to our wonderful fans for watching. Check out RogueWatson.com for recaps and Patreon.com/RogueWatson if you'd like to support my channel. We are live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Well done, everyone.
I didn't get Gillian killed.
That's right.
Nobody
went down. I am a little disappointed.
I was a little worried about that.
It got very, very close.
Honestly, when we all regrouped together, we kind of got our shit together a little bit. And
Yeah.
we're quite so flat-footed against them.
We all need to be together before we start a fight. That's what we've
right.
learned at this point.
It's the power of friendship.